don't rent books from the bookstore because the bookstore makes money off of us. And, I just don't think that the bookstore should be making money off students. I think they should be helping students, providing textbooks for like free or minimal charge.
Well, I used to buy books from the bookstore, and that was like extremely expensive, and then you try and sell them back and they like barely give you any money back. So then I would try to rent from the bookstore, but you can't always rent. Like sometimes they don't even offer that option. But what I found is that renting from other sources is the cheapest and easiest way to go.
And I usually rent all mine from Chegg because it's a lot cheaper, and there's different volumes. Like certain teachers are okay with like different years, and so if you can find an earlier year for less expensive on Chegg, then I usually just do that.
I think it's a little on the pricey side, and if I can get books cheaper online at like Amazon or Chegg, then I'd rather save money and go through them than the university store.
I think it's just easier to find better prices somewhere else. If it's a book I want to have long term, it's easier to own it than rent it.
Yeah, generally with the books that I'm getting for my major, I'd rather own them than rent them. And some books I don't even have to buy or rent, so I just go without having the book for the class.
Well, it was really easy to rent. It's kind of makes it more affordable because books at the bookstore are so expensive. But I decided to rather not to rent from the bookstore between like how it costs at Amazon. That's kind of how I base it, because Amazon sometimes a lot cheaper. So it's kind of just a matter of how much it costs, and that'll decide for me.
I only rented once, but it was because Amazon was like $200, and then even renting at the bookstore was still like $100. So like it wasn't amazing renting, but it was definitely cheaper than like other places.
So basically I needed a bunch of books for, I think it was history, or it was like an anthropology class, and so I just went to the bookstore, and the prices were really high to buy it, so I just decided to rent it because it was less, and I didn't want to deal with like selling it off again. And I think it was really easy to do it, but I feel like I didn't really need the books as much as I thought I did, so I didn't think I needed to waste that money renting it.
I guess I haven't heard much about it, so it's like I don't know how to. I really didn't know we could rent, rent books and stuff. I've always bought them, but yeah, that's pretty much. But I didn't know that we could rent any, I didn't know what textbooks were available for us to rent, or that they offered that.
Yeah, I would be interested in renting if it's like the same, similar, easy process as buying them. Then yeah.
Depend on the incentive.
That's true. It's a really good incentive. Possibly.
Because it depends on how much you're saving. Is the amount that the thing that you're getting worth what you'd be saving if you try to sell it back? Which is kind of on a case-to-case basis.
Right. Depending on the textbook.
Yeah.
I think I would if it was the same price as other places, but if it was higher, I wouldn't.
Yeah, same thing.
Maybe if there was if you rent one book, you get something like a coupon or something to get 25 or 50% off just as an incentive.
For my GE courses, that might encourage me to rent from the bookstore instead of another place, just so I can get something back.
Maybe. It really just depends on the book and the discount, so yeah.
Yeah, I think so, definitely. Because sometimes the renting from Amazon and renting from the bookstore is just kind of a slight difference. So I think that would probably be the deciding factor of whether or not you choose the bookstore.
I think so, yeah. If it's if I'm renting for a class that's not if it's a GE or not a major class that I would need to keep the book for future reference or something, a coupon would definitely serve as something that I would rent again.
Also, yeah, knowing about it, I would like to go and stuff and rent. But I think the incentives would be cool too, because then, the more you rent, you can get coupons to actually get to buy the book and stuff. Mm-hmm. So that'd be cool. You get money off of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely coupons. I think I did get a coupon for buying books too. It was only for school supplies though. I think merchandise, expanding that coupon to include everything would be good.